Welcome back, Wind Wakers, to The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker HD. I'm Scott, you're at the ScottSpot channel. Okay, so here we are at Tingle Island, which is our next stop on this miniature island tour. So last episode we finally completed all 50 floors, or 51 floors of the Savage Labyrinth, and we got the Hero's Charm, which lets Link see the enemy's health bar. I should have mentioned this in the last episode, right when we got it, but in the original version of the game, you got this from giving Miss Marie 40 joy pendants, I believe it was. So here we've got all but one of the Tingle statues. Basically, we're just here to collect our reward for the Earth Tingle statue. So let's climb on up. That's the only thing we need to do here, really. Man, I love the sunset effects. Look at the moon rising. Ankle, I brought a Tingle statue. Thank you for the gift. I know that Tingle statues are quite hard to come by. It is not much, but please take this. I don't know why I imagine him as like a nervous person there. You get a reward for being so skillful at finding Tingle statues. 50 rupees per statue. I know what my big brother is like, but please play with him again soon. Otherwise he gets out of sorts. It makes him sound like he's afraid more than anything. Oh shit. Whew. I don't know if I would have taken fall damage or not there. Okay. So next we want to go to Windfall Island. Yes, there will never be a time in the game where there is no reason to go to Windfall Island. There's a couple things that we need to do there. One is pick up another legendary pictograph, and the other is to spend the nearly 4,000 rupees I've gathered on decorating the island with more shop guru statues. Looks like the lighthouse is coming up. So the phase of the moon that we need it to be on, we need the right half of the moon to be showing. And of course I can't see the moon. Oh wait, I can sort of see it on my chart down there. It kind of looks like the right half of the moon is the one that's showing. Wait, no. It needs to be on nights when only a sliver of the right half of the moon is showing. So we need a left-facing crescent moon. So I'm going to have to change the... oh shit. I'm going to have to change the night phase for a minute here just to see what happens. And Tot continuously dances on that island cliff. Not creepy at all, dude. Alright, so I'm just going to run up there, or get up to where I need to be outside Lenzo's shop, and then begin conducting the Song of Passing until the night that we were looking for is here. So, hold on for just a second, Wind Wakers. Okay, we have a left-facing crescent moon, so it should be the correct night. By the way, you may remember that I filled up my last pictograph slot with that dart nut at the bottom of the Savage Labyrinth, because I thought it might have been a mighty dart nut, which is an enemy we haven't encountered yet. But it wasn't. It was just a regular dart nut. So, let's see what's on the slab for tonight. Today I have prepared a pictograph of the Wind Sage. Oh, thanks. Alright, well give it to me, even if it is going to cost 150 freaking rupees. And blah blah blah, yeah, I'll pay. However, I do believe this is the last legendary pictograph, so that's a good thing. Yeah, you just stick that there. We got a legendary pictograph. Okay, so the only other thing I wanted to do here is buy a bunch of shop guru statues and use them to decorate the island. So, I'm going to go do that, and I will meet you after I finish with my task. Okay, and we're back at the Forest Haven. What for, you may ask? Well, we've got a full picto box, and there were no more islands between Windfall Island and the Forest Haven that we needed to check out. So, let me just head on over here. I sailed right past the island. So, we've got, let's see what we've got in our picto box. First of all, let me re-equip my standard equipment here. And the picto box. We have Fado. Oh, that's a cool looking legendary pictograph. Mila. Ganondorf. The King of Hyrule. The Fairy Queen. Laruto. Redead. Maggie. Floor Masters. Pose. Stalfos. Jalhala. And that's it. So we got quite a haul here. So I'm going to turn those in, and then I'll make time go forward 24 hours. And then we will check it out. See all we got here. Okay, all 12 pictographs have been turned in, and they have all been sculpted. And they've been scattered all around, so let's see what all we have here. By the way, we don't even have like a whole picto box left worth of figurines to get. There shouldn't be anything new in the Forest Haven room, but there should be some new stuff in the Dragon Roost Island room. Or at least one, anyway. What do we got here? This room should be full, complete now, if I believe correctly. Yeah, look, they added Kamali's adult figure, and we got a Laruto figure now. Birthplace Zora's Domain. Interesting, so she must have been a really old sage. Long, long ago, the Zora sage Laruto offered up her prayers in the Earth Temple so that the Master Sword would continue to house the power to repel evil. Cool. Alright, I think that's all that should be added to this room, if I'm not mistaken. Alrighty then. Because everybody else we've got a pictograph of before. We got the dungeon room. I'm betting that that has at least a few new additions to it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the Floor Master for one. Man, I thought that the Floor Master looks kind of cool, huh? Habitat, Forsaken Fortress. Not anymore, they're all gone. Personality, surprisingly lonely. Aw, poor fellas. These creatures use their long hands to grab their victims, which they then yank into another room. They occasionally grab nearby vases and throw them. And skulls. Don't forget skulls. Any other newbies? We got the blue bubble, which we saw before. No, I think everything else is a repeat. Oh wait, no, redeads. Oh, they're even scarier in figure form. Habitat, Earth Temple. Least favorite thing, Mirror Shield. They're not that bad for them. They only stun them for a couple seconds. These undead creatures live only in the darkest depths of the earth. Their icy cold gazes paralyze their victims with fear. Try to attack them from behind. That's actually sound advice. And then we got the pose, even though there's only one color of them outside of the Savage Labyrinth and Jahala. Habitat, Earth Temple. Best attack, Possession. I wouldn't agree with that actually, but whatever. These ghostly creatures have no physical form, so physical attacks pass right through them. Shining light on them with the mirror shield makes them take form, which is the only way to kill them other than to let yourself get possessed. Alright, but that should be it for the dungeon room. Let's see, next on our list is the Forsaken Fortress room, and I think there should be a couple additions in here too. Yeah, we just have figurines from all across the Great Sea this time. We have just been collecting random ones here and there. We got these, already seen them before. There's freaking Manny. Seen these guys. Oh, here we go. Stalfos. Habitat, Earth Temple. Weakness, its head. These skeleton warriors attack by violently swinging their gigantic maces around. Even if they're shattered to pieces, they'll reform unless their heads are destroyed. And that's always a problem. Man, I don't remember the Stalfos being that annoying to kill before, but oh well. Here's Jalhala, Protector of the Seal. Habitat, Earth Temple. Underlings, pose. Well, he's made of them, so that makes sense. This gigantic ghost rules over all pose. After reflecting light onto it with the mirror shield, you can lift it and throw it around, which is always fun. I don't know how he weighs anything, but whatever. And then we've got Ganondorf the Master. Base of operations, Ganon's Castle. Well, that makes sense. Effective weapons, light arrows, and Master Sword, as always. The possessor, and don't forget empty bottles and the fishing rod. The possessor of the Triforce of Power, Ganondorf controls many fell beasts. It is useless for Link to try to face him alone. He must look for an ally who can aid him in battle. Well, that's a spoiler if I ever heard one. Jeez. It's almost like they forgot they had a legendary pictograph of him. Alright, the rest of these are old news. That's it for the Forsaken Fortress room. Should only have a few left. I think the Windfall Island room and... No, actually, there's not going to be anything new in the Outset Island room. But we still have the two little girls from Windfall Island. Let's see what we got. Where are they? Okay. Oh, by the way, you can see that they added the father, or the rich and poor version of their fathers to the figurine stand. And they even got the poor version of Maggie. Look, she almost looks more acceptable as poor Maggie. Birthplace, Windfall Island. Favorite things? Love and romance, of course. Maggie was dirt poor before being kidnapped and held captive in the Forsaken Fortress. She's quite popular with all boys. Who knows why, but she prefers wild boys over all others. Lately she has taken to writing poems and will soon be publishing one entitled, A Woman's Heart is Blue. Wow. Find something else to do with your time. She's a little girl. Mila. Birthplace, Windfall Island. Personality, harsh. But she's got a good heart, unlike Maggie. Actually, Maggie's not that bad. This poor girl was filthy rich until she got rescued from her prison in the Forsaken Fortress. Now that her family has fallen on hard times, she works for the shop on Windfall Island to help ease their hardship. Don't forget her night job at, like, a totally different island. Alright, that's it for Windfall Island. Is that room complete? I think that room should be complete now, actually. Interesting. We got the Forest Haven room, which I skipped earlier, but we do have one new figurine in there, and it's going to be Fado, the ex-Wind Sage. The car. This room's complete now, too. Neat. Fado, birthplace Kokiri Forest. Personality, somewhat saucy. Long, long ago, the Kokiri sage, Fado, offered up his prayers in the Wind Temple so that the Master Sword would continue to house the power to repel evil. That was nice of him. Alright, and then that just leaves the Great Sea Room, which should have a few new figurines in it. Right across the way over here. Man, he really made us run around this time, didn't he? Alrighty, we've got all the pirates. We still have one missing over here, though. Oh, Fairy Queen, that's a new one. She looks weird here, like really shiny. Birthplace, Fairy Island. Talent, empowering arrows with fire and ice. What if that was like your one skill? She appears to be but a child, but she is much greater and more powerful than the great fairies. She will grant Link the power to add fire and ice to his arrows. I wonder why she chooses the form of a child. Maybe she has a childish personality? Who knows? What else? Well, we got the King of Hyrule. He looks menacing. The King of Hyrule was unable to protect his kingdom from evil and left its fate up to the gods. The King of Red Lions is merely his disguise. Well, that makes sense. His full name is one that is truly fit for royalty. Daphnis no Hansen Hyrule. I think he said it himself when he revealed himself, right? He's a cool character, though. And also, getting the King of Hyrule figurine made also creates the Zelda figurine. Princess Zelda. She looks kind of weird there, doesn't she? Princess Zelda is the legitimate heir to the Hyrule royal family. She is actually the pirate Tetra. Oh, well, thanks for all that revealing information, game. But yeah, I think that's about it for the Nintendo gallery this time. Like I said, next time we come here, we won't even have a full Picto box. We're that close to finishing the gallery, finally. So, Wind Wakers, I appreciate you watching the video. Next time we will hopefully finish this miniature island tour, and we will also continue the story, and hopefully find the Wind Sage. If you don't know who it is by now, then you haven't been paying attention. Thanks again, Wind Wakers. I'll check you for more next time at TheScottSpot. Damn it. Oh, but you know what? Tingle bottles, real quick. Okay. Pass it on. A pig. Oh, what? The giant pig can be pink? Wow, that's really weird that it's a random pig. Pass it. Oh, that's funny. The upper skeleton of a... Pass it. Oh, that's kind of a spoiler. Kogoli as requested. Oh, somebody requested Kogoli. Yeah, I should have mentioned this before, but once you recruit Medley, he basically disappears from the island. I guess because the island doesn't have any more problems. Because he's the negative Rito. Cyclos is... This guy is like giving away pictographs for everybody. That's nice of him. Pass it on. Goma. Tetra as requested. For some reason I thought that was showing her on Windfall Island. Master Sword. Wow. Kind of phallic looking, honestly. Am I not appreciated? Aw, poor Link and his destroyed statue. One enemy of 1,000. God, I hate the freaking white Wizrobes. They suck so bad. Anyway, next time, Wind Wakers, I'm Scott. This has been TheScottSpot.